So C is not the, B is not the answer. C, dive deeper in the water. It has nothing to do with diving, so it's not the answer. Help it with undulation. Help it with what? Waving, right? But they don't do the waving movement with the caudal skin, so D is not the answer. How does the professor organize the information about the different types of caudal fins that she presents to the class? How does the professor organize? What does organize mean? Organize means arrange in order, okay? Organize the information. So how does she say the information in the passage, all right? About the caudal fins that she presents. What does that mean, present? Present means give information in a formal way, okay? So how does she explain? That's what it basically means. So how does she do that? When you listen to the passage, right, there's a part like this. Let me show you some pictures of a few different caudal fins. So what is she doing as she explains? She shows the pictures. So D would be the answer. By showing pictures to help the students visualize what she is explaining. What does visualize mean? Visual means related to seeing. So if visualize means to make the person who's hearing form an image of that in his head. All right? So D is the answer. Let's look at other options. A, by comparing and contrasting the most common types of caudal fins. Okay, what does compare mean? Compare means to look at two things and think about the similarities and the differences. That's comparing. What is contrasting? Contrasting is seeing the difference of two things. Contrasting the most common types. What does common mean? Common means found in large numbers. Okay? So it means that there's a lot of them. She's not... so because D is the answer, everything else could not be the answer. She's showing the pictures, so everything else isn't the answer. Anyway, B, by discussing the material that is covered in the students' textbooks. You don't know if it's what she's saying is covered in the students' textbooks or not. Only by this passage. C, by mentioning some fish and then stating what kind of caudal fin each has. Okay? That means giving the example of the fish which has those different caudal fins, but she's not giving the example of the fish which has each caudal fin. So this is not the answer, okay? Let's move to the next one. Listen again to the part of the lecture. You need to listen to this. How are you going to answer this question if you don't listen, all right? Let's go.
Listen again to part of the lecture, then answer the question.
Finally, the last type is the heterocercal fin. It too is forked, but notice here that the top fork is longer than the bottom fork. Usually in these fins, the top fork has cartilage, which gives it more strength. Sharks typically have this type of fin.
Okay. Listen again to the part of a lecture, then answer the question. What does the professor imply when she says this? Imply means what? Saying something indirectly. Not saying directly, but the hidden meaning is inside the expression. So what would she mean when she says sharks typically have this type of fin? Okay? What would that imply? What is said right before? Usually in these fins, the top fork has cartilage, which gives it more strength. So what does it imply then? They have more strength. Sharks have more strength. So what is the answer? Many sharks are powerful swimmers. This is the answer. Okay? Let's look at other options. Sharks only have one type of caudal fin. It doesn't imply that. Sharks do not often use their caudal fin. It doesn't imply that either. D, the caudal fin of most sharks is fairly large. This is not the answer either, because why this could be an answer, could be a reason for why the other options are not the answer. Okay? Alright. Do we have to cover anything else? Nothing, right? So, see you next time. Oh my god, everybody! I forgot to show you the picture. This is very crucial to understand this passage. Do you understand? Okay, let's look. Hold on. Could you see this? Oh my god, this is hard to control. Okay. Pointed. And then what? Rounded. Okay. This part is round. And then what else did we learn? Truncate means the end is cut off. Okay? Did I just move this? Truncate. You see that? Truncate. Okay? And emarginate means it has a cut, V-form cut. You understand? Emarginated. And this would be like double emarginated. That means it's cut here. Okay? And forked means it has a part looking like fork. Okay? And then what else? Lunate. If you look at the forked and lunate, this is less wide. Okay, and it looks like a crescent. Okay, the crescent moon. So this is the kinds of caudal fins of fish. And let's look at some more. If you look here, heterocircle means what? It has two lobes. Lobes are a rounded part, and the upper lobe is bigger, and the backbone goes to the upper part. Do you understand? So upper lobe, lower lobe. This is what a heterocircle caudal fin is. Okay. Comparing with that, what did I say about homo? Homo means what? Homo means the same. All right. Hetero means different. So homo means the lobes are in the same symmetrical shape. Okay. Equal lobed and equal. Okay. This part is not the different size and shape. Do you get that? So this, I guess this would have been helpful. So I'm gonna add this to the clip. Bye bye.